Dear learners, today we are going to learn about rings from number system. What is a number system? A number system is a collection of various symbols which are called digits. Some familiar number systems are here. Consider the traditional number systems. The set W is equal to 0, 1, 2, which is called as a whole numbers. Similarly, there are some set, see, the natural numbers, it is denoted as n, it will start from 1, 2 and so on infinitive. Next we can see the integers, it will be denoted by Ez is equal to the set of 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 and so on infinitive. Next we see about the rational numbers, its Q is equal to set of m by n such that m comma n belongs to Z, n is not equal to 0. Next the real numbers is equal to or its set of minus infinitive less than or equal to a less than or equal to b less than or equal to infinitive. Next the real numbers will be denoted by or is equal to the set of a such that minus infinity less than or equal to a less than or equal to infinitive. Next one is the complex numbers is C is equal to set of a plus ib such that a comma b belongs to or, in which we have the following relation, that is natural numbers is subset of integers is the subset of rational numbers is the subset of real numbers is the subset of complex numbers. These come equipped with the familiar arithmetic operations of sum and product. Let us see the rings from number systems. The ring of real numbers. Now we analyze the ring properties which holds on the real numbers. The first one is addition. For each pair of real numbers a and b, there exists a unique real number a plus b such that the first one is plus is a commutative and associative. The second one is there exists a 0 in R for addition a plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a is equal to a for all a belongs to R. The third one is for each a belongs to R, there exists an additive inverse minus a belongs to R such that a plus minus a is equal to minus a plus a is equal to 0. Next we see the multiplication. For each pair of real numbers a and b, there exists a unique real number a dot b such that dot is a commutative and associative. There exists an identity in R which is 1. For multiplication, a dot 1 is equal to 1 dot a is equal to a for all a belongs to R. For each a in R with a is not equal to 0, there exists an additive inverse a inverse in R such that a dot a inverse is equal to a inverse dot a is equal to 1. Addition and multiplication together now see. For all a comma b comma c belongs to R, we have the distributive law. See here a dot b plus c is equal to a dot b plus a dot c. Hence, the real numbers R forms a ring. Next one is the ring of integers. Now we analyze the ring properties hold on the integers. First we show that integers under addition is an abelian group. The first property is closure property. Sum of any two integers is again an integer. The second property is associative. Clearly a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c for all integers a comma b comma c. The third property is identity. Clearly a plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a is equal to A for all integers A. The fourth property, inverse. For each integer A in Z, there is an integer minus A in Z such that A plus minus A is equal to minus A plus A is equal to 0. Next, see the fifth property. It is commutative. Clearly, A plus B is equal to B plus A for all integers A and B. The set of integers Z under addition is an abelian group. Moreover, to show that multiplication is closure and associative. The sixth property is closure. For all A comma B in Z, clearly AB is also in Z. The seventh property is associativity. For all A comma B and C in Z, we have A dot B dot C is equal to A dot B dot C. Finally, let us check the distributive laws. It is coming under the property 8, distributivity. For all A, B and C in Z, then the following holds. A dot B plus C is equal to A dot B plus A dot C and B plus C dot A is equal to B dot A plus C dot A. Hence, the set of integers form a ring. Similarly, the set of even integers denoted by 2Z with the usual addition and multiplication form a ring. The ring of rational numbers. Now, we analyze the ring properties hold on the rational numbers. First, we show that rational numbers under addition is an abelian group. First, we check the closure property. For each pair of rational numbers A by B and C by D in Q. Already we have seen Q is in the form of set of M by N such that M comma N in integers and N is not equal to 0. Then A by B plus C by D is equal to AD plus BC by BD. Here B is not equal to 0 and D is not equal to 0. So, BD is not equal to 0. So, AD plus BC by BD is also a rational number. Next, we check the associative property. Let us take the rational numbers. R1 is equal to A by B, R2 is equal to C by D, R3 is equal to E by F is in Q. So, we have to show that R1 plus R2 plus R3 is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Here R1 plus R2 plus R3 is equal to R1 is A by B, R2 is C by D and R3 is E by F. So, this is in the bracket. So, here we will take the BD as the common factor. So, AD plus BC by BD plus E by F. Here again we will take the BDF as the common factor. So, is equal to ADF plus BCF plus BDE. So, this is the one equation. Next we check this one. So, R1 plus R2 plus R3 is equal to A by B plus C by D plus E by F. We will get the result as ADF plus BCF plus BDE divided by BDF. So, this is equal to this. So, we have proved R1 plus R2 plus R3 is equal to R1 plus R2 of R3. So, from these equations R1 plus R2 plus R3 is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so addition is associative. Next is identity. There exists an element in 0 in Q such that A by B plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A by B is equal to A by B for all A by B in Q. Hence, 0 is the identity element. Next one we can see about inverse. For each A by B in Q, there exists an additive inverse minus A by B in Q such that A by B plus minus A by B is equal to 0. Next, we see the commutativity. Clearly, A by B plus C by D is equal to C by D plus A by B. For all, A by B and C by D are in Q. Next, let's verify whether it is closed under multiplication or not. Closure with respect to multiplication. Clearly, A by B dot C by D is equal to C by D dot A by B. For all A by B and C by D are in Q. Associativity with respect to multiplication. Clearly, A by B dot C by D dot E by F is equal to A by B dot C by D dot E by F. For all A by B, C by D and E by F are in Q. Finally, distributivity property. Let A by B, C by D and E by F are in Q. Then clearly A by B dot C by D plus E by F is equal to A by B dot C by D plus A by B dot E by F, and C by D plus E by F dot A by B is equal to C by D dot A by B plus E by F dot A by B. Therefore, all the ring of properties holds in the rational numbers under addition and multiplication, and so the rational numbers Q forms a ring. The ring of Gaussian integer. A Gaussian integer is a complex number a plus ib where a and b are integers. Then show that the set J of I of Gaussian integers forms a ring under the ordinary addition and multiplication of complex numbers. Let us prove this. Let a1 plus ib1 and a2 plus ib2 be any two elements of J of I. See, a1 plus ib1 plus a2 plus ib2 is equal to a1 plus a2 plus, we will take I as the common factor here, so b1 plus b2. Again we are adding two integers here, so again we will get an integer. We are adding two integers here, again we are getting an integer, is in the same form of a plus ib. Next, we will check the multiplication property. a1 plus ib1 dot a2 plus ib2 is equal to a1 a2 minus b1 b2 plus I into a1 b2 plus b1 a2. Again these are integers, so we are getting the same form in this c plus id. Clear? Next, these are the Gaussian integers and therefore J of I is closed under addition as well as the multiplication of complex numbers. Addition and multiplication are both associative and commutative compositions for complex numbers. The additive inverse of a plus ib in J of I is minus a plus minus b of I belongs to J of I. We can written as a plus ib plus minus a plus I minus b. So, here is equal to a minus a plus I b minus b, which is equal to 0. The Gaussian integer 1 plus 0 dot I is the multiplicative identity. Therefore, the set of Gaussian integers forms a commutative ring with unity. Next, we see about the ring of quaternions. Before going into the concept, let us get to know about the origin of this idea, that is where it is started. On 16th October 1843, Hamilton was walking along the Royal Canal with his wife to preside at a council meeting of the Royal Irish Academy. Although his wife talked to him now and again, Hamilton hardly heard for the discovery of the quaternions, the first non-commutative ring to be studied, was taking shape in his mind. He could not resist the impulse to carve the formulae for the quaternions in the stone of Broombridge or Brockman Bridge as he called it, as he and his wife passed it. Instead of adding just one element I to the real numbers, Hamilton added 3. That is, a quaternion H is an object of the form a plus bi plus cj plus dk, where I square is equal to j square is equal to k square, which is equal to minus 1, and ij is equal to minus ji is equal to k and jk is equal to minus kj is equal to I. The next one is ki is equal to minus ik is equal to j. The ring of quaternions denoted by H to commemorate Hamilton. We define addition and multiplication in H as follows. Addition is component wise as with addition of the complex numbers. So, if A is equal to A0 plus A1i plus A2j plus A3k and B is equal to B0 plus B1i plus B2j plus B3k are a pair of quaternions, then A plus B is equal to A0 plus B0 plus A1 plus B1 into I plus A2 plus B2 into j plus A3 plus B3 into k, where addition of the real components AI plus BI is the usual addition in R. It is not hard to see that this addition is well defined on H. That is given and pair of quaternions A, B. There is a uniquely determined quaternion A plus B, since addition is well defined on R. Note that addition in H is associative. It is easy to show that A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C for all A comma B comma C in H, using the fact that AI plus BI plus CI is equal to AI plus BI plus CI for all AI, BI, CI belongs to R. H has an additive identity, namely the real number 0 is equal to 0 plus 0i plus 0j plus 0k. Every element of H has an additive inverse. If A is equal to A0 plus A1i plus A2j plus A3k belongs to H, then minus A is equal to minus A0 plus minus A1i plus minus A2j plus minus A3k is another quaternion, as all elements of R have negatives in R and A minus A is equal to 0. Since addition is commutative in R, it is also commutative in H. Since AI plus BI is equal to BI plus AI for all AI, BI belongs to R. This all shows that the quaternions form an abelian group with respect to addition. Multiplication is a longer calculation. Essentially, when multiplying a pair of quaternions, A is equal to A0 plus IA1 plus JA2 plus KA3 and B is equal to B0 plus B1i plus B2j plus B3k. We take all ordered products UV with U running over the terms of A and V running over the terms of B and use the relations. I square is equal to j square is equal to k square is equal to ijk is equal to minus 1 and ij is equal to minus ji ik is equal to minus ki jk is equal to minus kj. To get a final answer of the form C is equal to C0 plus C1i plus C2j plus C3k, we commute the product AB as AB is equal to A0 B0 minus A1 B1 minus A2 B2 minus A3 B3 plus A0 B1 plus A1 B0 plus A2 B3 minus A3 B2 I plus A0 B2 plus A2 B0 plus A1 B3 minus A3 B1 into j plus A0 B3 plus A3 B0 plus A1 B2 minus A2 B1 into k. Again, multiplication is well defined in H. Since addition and multiplication are well defined in R, so each pair A comma B in H determines a unique product AB in H, which can be observed by looking at the coefficients A0 Bj0 plus A1 Bj1 plus A2 Bj2 plus A3 Bj3 belongs to R. It can also be shown that multiplication in H is associative, which follows from the fact that the associative and distributive laws hold in R. H has a multiplicative identity, namely the real number 1 is equal to 1 plus 0I plus 0j plus 0k. The third one is the left and right distributive laws hold in H, which follows from the fact that the associative and distributive laws hold in R. It follows that the quaternions H forms a ring. Next is the rings from modular arithmetic. Let Zn denote the set of all concurrence classes modulo n, where n is a positive integer. We saw in the previous module that there are n concurrence classes, so Zn is a set with n elements. Zn is equal to equivalence class of 0, equivalence class of 1, equivalence class of n minus 1. Next, we will define addition and multiplication on Zn by the rules. The equivalence class of A plus the equivalence class of B is equal to the equivalence class of A plus B. The equivalence class of A into the equivalence class of B is equal to the equivalence class of AB. For any positive integer, n comma Zn is a commutative ring with identity. For any natural number n, Zn is a commutative ring with identity. Here for example are the addition and multiplication tables of the ring Z5. See the tables here. See the elements of Z5 is equivalence class of 0, equivalence class of 1, equivalence class of 2, equivalence class of 3, equivalence class of 4. Now we are doing the addition. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 2, 2, 0 plus 3, 3, 0 plus 4, 4. Like we will add 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4 and 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. We are in Z5. So, the remainder of 5 by 5 is 0. Next, 2 plus 0 is equal to 2, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, same like here, and 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. 6 divided 5, so the remainder is 1, so we have put 1 here. Next, 3 plus 0 is equal to 3, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4, 3 plus 2 is equal to 0 like here, 3 plus 3 is equal to 1 like here, 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, 7 divided by 5, the remainder is 2. Next, 4 plus 0 is equal to 4, 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 like 0 here, 4 plus 2 is equal to 1 like here, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7, so the remainder is 2 and 4 plus 4 is equal to 8, 8 divided by 5, the remainder is 3, we have put 3 here. Next we see the multiplication table. See this table, by row wise and column wise, all the elements are distinct. So, the Z5 under addition form an abelian group. Next we see the multiplication here, like this 0 into 0 0 and all multiple by 0 is 0 here, the 1 the same elements will come and 2 like see 2 into 0 0, 2 into 1 2, 2 into 2 4, 2 into 3 6. So, 6 divided by 5 the remainder is 1. So, we have put 1 here like this 2 into 4 is equal to 8, the remainder is 3, like we have done all this here. From this multiplication table, we can see all the elements are from 0 to 4. So, this satisfies the closure property, and also it is clear that it satisfies the associative property also. By these two Cayley tables, it is clear that it satisfies the distributive property also. So, it is clear that Z5 under addition modulo and multiplication modulo forms a ring. Fine. Now, we are in the end of this session. Let us recall once again. We have started this session with introducing number systems. Then we have seen some of those number systems like integers, real numbers, rational numbers form a ring according to the operations that consider. After that, we have discussed about non-commutative ring of quaternions briefly. We hope the concepts are crystal clear to you. We will meet you in the next session. Thank you.